Good morning, Cappuccino. Here is our warm-up for today. It is based on what we learned yesterday about the rule for a graph. So if we looked at yesterday's, we had an equation, we had a rule, and we made the table, then we plotted the points, and we found the slope, and we found the y-intercept. And the thing you should have noticed is that the slope is the same as the number that is with the x. So if you can find the x in your equation, the number right in front of it is the slope. And the other number that is not with the x is the y-intercept. Okay, so now we're going to look at this new warm-up. And I give you the rule, y equals 3x minus 1. What is the slope? Okay, so remember, we find the slope with the x. So where's my x term? Right here. So the slope is the number that is in front of the x. There's my slope. Oh, I used green yesterday. Let's use green again. So my slope is right there. It's the number in front of the x. So we say m equals 3. The y-intercept is the number that is not with the x. Now we need to be careful here. It says minus 1, so we could rewrite that as plus a negative 1. So our y-intercept is negative 1. So y equals negative 1. Okay, now we're going to complete the table and plot the points, and we're going to see, does that really work? Do we really get a slope of 3 and a y-intercept of negative 1? Does it really work? Okay, so I'm going to take my rule. Y equals 3 times x. What's x? My first x is negative 1, and then minus 1, or plus a negative 1, since I already rewrote it. So I get y equals negative 3 plus negative 1, which equals negative 4. So I can put into my table negative 4. Okay, my next one is going to be y equals 3 times x. So in parentheses, I'm going to put my 0, and then plus negative 1. 3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus negative 1 is negative 1. So this is negative 1. And then the last one, y equals 3 parentheses x. X is 1 plus negative 1. 3 times 1 is 3. So I get y equals 3. 3 plus negative 1 is positive 2. All right, so let's go ahead and plot those points. So the first point is negative 1, negative 4. So negative 1, I go to the left 1, and then down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one is 0, negative 1. 0, and then I go down 1, right there on the line. And then the next one is 1 and 2. So 1 to the right, and then up 2. Now I'm going to connect those with a line. There's my line. And now I want to find my slope. So my slope is going to be rise over run. So my rise is equal to 1, 2, 3. And my run, this way, my run is equal to 1. So my run is equal to 1. So my slope is rise over run. 3 divided by 1 is 3. Look, it matches. M equals 3. And then what about my y-intercept? Okay, I follow my y-axis until I hit the line. Bam, right there. What number is that? That's down 1. So that's y equals negative 1. And look, it matched. Okay, so today we're going to be practicing more with slope, but now that you know the secret, it's really easy. If I give you a rule, you should be able to tell me what's the slope. It's the number with the x, and the y-intercept is the other number. Okay? La slope está la número con x. So buscando para x, y la número con x es la slope. No escribe 3x, no pone x aquí, solamente el número. La y-intercept es el otro número, no con x, el número solo. Este número es su y-intercept. Okay, we will have office hours today at 12 o'clock. See you there with Mr. Alvarez. Bye-bye.